Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to Panzer General, the 1994 SSI Classic turn-based war game. This is episode number 6 of our Let's Play series, playing through the 1939 German campaign, and we are fighting the battle for the Balkans. In our first portion of this battle, we took several key northern cities, including Sarajevo and Belgrade, not Sarajevo, but Belgrade, and we are looking at driving further south and also stemming the tide of a Greek counteroffensive into Albania against the Italians there. This is a pretty long battle. We're going to end up breaking it into probably 3 parts because of how long it is. This is the second part of this particular battle. And so far, I'd say things are going reasonably well in the north, not so much in the south. We're trying to win the naval control of the region. That'll give us a lot more ability to stem the tide of the Greek thrust into Albania. And then we need to get some German forces that are sort of in the north and center of Yugoslavia south to aid against Greece, while we simultaneously finish off the Yugoslavian forces further north as well. It's a sprawling map. It's a pretty complex scenario, so I do apologize if it's a little bit less clear to follow. But let me know your thoughts below if you'd like to see more of this. With that being said, this was taken from a live stream, so I'm going to go ahead and step away, and we will jump back into the live stream audio. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys at the end. As mobile infantry, I've been a little hesitant, but with the enemy front here kind of pushing back, it kind of makes sense to use them just as a reserve for that line that's buckling. Oh my god. Everything's a rugged defense now. Alright, we really gotta take... What is this town? Shkodër on the southern edge of where is this? Bari? Bar? Alright, the battleships. We already moved the air units, right? Yeah, we did. They're gonna go after our bomber up here. I wonder what their fuel levels are. They're not great. They do have some fuel considerations to keep in mind. Move our battleship first. Engage this enemy heavy cruiser, light cruiser, heavy cruiser. Okay, we destroyed an enemy heavy cruiser without taking a single shot of damage. Now we're targeting this enemy light cruiser up here to the north. And we destroyed that enemy light cruiser without taking a single salvo of damage. We do know they have a submarine around here somewhere, which could be a threat. They've also got the battleship, which we haven't hurt yet. Wait a minute. No, you're still in, like, Italy proper, aren't you? You've got to go around the damn peninsula. Why did I assign you there? Because I can't put any more troops on transports to move them across to the not mainland, but to Yugoslavia until I unload some. So, anyway, what's the prestige situation look like? We're sitting at 2100, so we've gained quite a bit of prestige, although we are starting to take casualties. I don't think any of our core slots have been destroyed yet. We'll have to take a look next turn, I guess. Looks like they want to fly at least one of their air units over the water back to an airfield to refuel. So only one of those 2 fighters attacked us. Meanwhile, they did badly damage one of our destroyers here. Man, they're real... Oh, God, they just destroyed one of my core artillery units. Fuck. At least I think that was the core self-propelled gun. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the auxiliary. Man, they're aggressive. Let's see. Yeah. Well, at least one of the units that we just lost was core. Alright, I'm going for this mosquito. I should have sufficient fuel to get back to the airbase. I better. Alright, we got it. Yeah, I do. Okay, thank God. Alright, we got one of the enemy air units. Hallelujah! Nice. I'm gonna move these guys south. There's no reason to send them there. We reduced that town with the Stuka very easily. Got that enemy anti-tank gun. Okay. We're dropping our paratroopers. We can always remount them if we need to, so we can try and deal with this enemy fortified line a little bit. We want to drive toward Thessalonica. Let's keep our artillery behind this line of tanks. Alright, they reinforce those troops. In the north. Okay, destroyed the enemy units there. And now we can drive toward Banjaluki. Got him. Alright, so we'll go toward that other objective with our northern force. These guys still have fuel. Is there anything they can attack within reasonable range? I suppose we can hit the enemy artillery. We've got a line of strong enemy units in the vicinity. Okay. Alright, so that's the Salonik over there. The Italian tanks, about the only thing kind of sort of surviving at the moment. Alright, not exactly what I meant to do. Oh, there's another objective over here. Larasa. I'm assuming the enemy's building up strength around it. They are. Including some anti-aircraft guns. That's good to know. Thank you for the follow, Klongo. How goes the invasion of Yugoslavia and Greece? About as bloody as you might expect. Okay. Why are all these units over strength? Is it... I mean, they're... Yeah. Rugged defense, really? Can we not take this damn town? Alright. Karlovich is yours. We've now linked up, in theory, with the Germans. I guess we should move to try and take... Is this just swamp? No. Bilal. Just to make sure we don't have an enemy force on our flank. So I'll move down that way. These guys are almost out of fuel. How about you get back to airfield? 13 fuel is not much. Alright, Navy aside, what else are we going to do here? Alright, so they do have troops in Bar. We just dropped some landing forces off that way. 12 fuel. You guys gotta fly back and refuel. You guys should reinforce. And then let's use the air power that we do have against the lighter enemy ships, or maybe we can do more damage. Maybe pull the Italian fighters that have been damaged back to try and save them a little bit. These guys are going to be low on fuel, right? Maybe they'll pull back this turn. Alright, let's weaken the battleship is not adjacent to enemy air power. One to 3, I will take that. Wow, we didn't get anywhere near 1 to 3, but we also... Wow, okay, so it said 1 to 3 and we did 1 to 0. Then it said 1 to 3, or 3 to 0, and we got 6 to 0. Reliable forecasting. Nonetheless, British battleship destroyed. And there goes their T-boat. Now, there is a submarine around here somewhere. But at least we can start to use the fleet to maybe unbutton that flank. Right, these guys still gotta sail around the entire Italian peninsula, but... At least some of our troops, our garrison troops, can start to move. Alright, can these guys accomplish anything against Spitfires? No. So their best bet's just to provide some escort duties for the bombers. Maybe have a chance to slow down an enemy air assault. And I think that's probably it for this turn. So, purchase-wise, I'm thinking maybe more artillery. Maybe replace that SIG we lost. The Nebenwaffe would be fun. I don't know how good it is. 23 soft, 11 hard. Oh wow, that's... What's the ammo total? It's got 4. It's got more ammo. Maybe it's less suitable for defensive, I'm not sure, but... Let's see if we can get it moved in somewhere where it can help. Probably don't need it in the north where we've got kind of air superiority without really any enemy air power to counter us. Maybe down here in the south where we've got those fortified enemy positions. Hopefully they don't move forward and attack it. It's a lot of money to spend on something that we just put in a vulnerable position, but we'll see. We will see. 4th Allied turn coming up here. Enemy air power moves in to attack our Italian fighters. The other one moves back to refuel. It's the only saving grace we've got is that the Spitfire's limited range means it can't just attack willy-nilly. Just lost an Italian ship to a British sub. And they're now driving against Albania. And they do exactly what I was worried about. They attack the Nebenwaffe. We may have to deploy some units to Albania if we can to prevent losing any key objectives there that we can't afford to lose. I'm not sure yet. Like, we can't lose Tirana. Can you guys just drive this enemy unit out? There you go. Scoter's ours. We'll destroy that enemy unit. And now we're moving toward Bar, which will... We've got one unit on adjacent to it, but... Uh-oh. I don't know if these guys can make it back to an airfield. Tell me I've taken an airfield somewhere. No, I haven't. Nothing in range. Nothing. Alright, maybe we can take the airfield at Banjaluki this turn. Oh, fuck. This artillery's out of ammo. Or maybe we can't. Are they out of fuel yet, though? So they're at 14. They're at 0, so they will crash if we don't take that airfield. The only good thing is that it is not a core unit, so theoretically it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not going to take that this turn. Oh well. Sorry, Italian dive bomber. You were nice and useful for a minute. That dive bomber's gonna die too. Fuck. Fuel management is one of the most important and annoying things in this game. For especially early air units which do not have much fuel to spare. Okay, so there is enemy artillery there to defend him. Actually, it's getting a little dangerous with my air power so far south. Okay. There are still enemy ships defending Thessalonica too. Naval got its first salvo off. Our Corps paratroopers here obliterated that enemy infantry, moved in and attempting to defend the or defeat the enemy AT guns, which are dug in. All right, 13 and 12. This guy needs to move on top of the airfield so that it can reinforce. This guy just needs fuel, so it'll spend it there. Okay. Rugged defense, not what you want to see versus enemy infantry. They were kind of in the open, so I thought maybe we had a good chance of getting a good result against them, but I guess not. Some mopping up operations going on here. I mean, I guess it is Thursday, you're right. Started the stream on Wednesday. Is there anyone we can bomb? Not really. We can make a play for that airfield, but are we in range of any other airfield if we need fuel? So if we go toward there, where's the next closest airfield? It would be Sarajevo's airfield once we take it. Be inclined to fly him out this way and get him some fuel. It probably would have been okay. .47 fuel's a little bit better. So let's go finish off this enemy infantry there. Nice. Fighter strafed that field and did some damage. It's not something that happens every day. Okay. Enemy sub here. What did they sink us? Alright, they dive to avoid damage. Dive to avoid damage. Let's move our ships up to try to stem the tide in the coastal provinces here. I'm curious if ships can provide defensive artillery or not. Okay, we'll move them toward Bari 2. Move them into that port so they can get themselves ready to mount up when able. Alright, this fighter unit's almost dead, so it'll move back to, I suppose, this airfield. To replenish its strength. Is there another airfield? Yeah, over here. I think that's it for this turn. I don't want to move my Italian bombers in to get slaughtered. I don't know if there's any other prestige units I want to buy yet. I mean, we've got 1900, so I guess some more artillery might be useful. Probably in the east where the Greeks are. I don't know. I mean, artillery feels like the most important if you're entering a campaign where your air power may not be reliable. But I don't really know what the best makeup of forces is in the in this path. And they're going to pull that air unit. Oh, I thought they were going to pull it back to resupply. Instead, they're going to use it to knock out one of my clutch Stukas. Which is great, because those losses will be felt when the eventual campaign in Russia comes, I'm sure. Man, they're just advancing everywhere. I guess when you have cheat money, like the AI does, it makes sense. This guy's not out. I was gonna say he's not out of ammo yet. God damn it. I was hoping I could do multiple attacks to break through this line, but apparently not. Really? You can't even attack unsupported guns? Alright, these guys need reinforcements. Okay. Drone units will knock out that enemy. Artillery will nearly knock out the enemy on that air base, or that base. We get a rugged defense that slows us down. Are these getting... Neither of these are out of fuel yet, right? Good. So I don't actually have to take... Banjaluki till next turn. I will take it this turn, though. So much infantry moving up. So much infantry. Like, Jesus. Oh, god damn it. I thought it had intel there. It looked like it said it was unoccupied. Gonna get that infantry, or that unit destroyed too. Man, this is a tough scenario because of the way the AI cheats, it gets tough. All right, we need to drive south towards Sarajevo. Gotta get through this rough terrain. Having half tracks would probably be better in this particular situation, but... What do these guys have? Fuel-wise, 22. Where are those enemy fighters that we saw that knocked out that one Stuka of mine? Where are they? Alright. So they've got a Spit 2. They got 2 Spit 2s. Nice. With the experience, my pilots put a show on. Whipped him up real good. I don't particularly want to move them in a place where they're going to get shot to pieces. I guess I'd like to move them further south, though, where they could be more useful. So moving them down here makes some sense. As long as there's not another enemy spit coming for me. Yeah, they could easily wipe out that enemy, that friendly unit. Ugh, I took a gamble that attacking them would do enough damage as sort of a spoiling attack, but I'm worried I'm going to lose this 4-star PZ4 next turn. We will see. There we go. Italian tanks destroying some enemy units. Putting some pressure on the flank of Lyricia. However you pronounce that. Enemy infantry in my rear? That's not good. Thankfully, naval batteries change the complexion of that situation a bit. Sub evades, of course. Hey, we did some damage that time. Can't get that sub over there quite quickly enough. We got one enemy warship also. Okay. Go. Novigrad is ours. You cannot get to the airfield, so we're just gonna die in a glorious cause of defeating the one last enemy in there. Well, it said 4-6. Ended up being 7-0. Thanks to a lovely rugged defense. Another lovely rugged defense. Maybe I'll try and get my sub to get over toward Athens. Here. I don't smell a redo. Not yet. You must have faith. I don't think I'll redo if I win a minor victory. It just means we won't fight Crete. Man, could you imagine? I bet Mussolini, if you had the redo button, he'd be like, so, how do you guys feel about redoing this fight? Do I want to spend money on the infighters I can't carry over? I've still got enough. Thank you, Hauser. 65 months. You lost faith a long time ago. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I suppose that's a reasonable position. We don't have any bridging troops, which feels like a problem. Now, I don't have a ton of rivers to deal with that don't have good bridges across them here. But it feels like I should buy these guys anyway, so that we can get them some experience before Barbarossa comes along. I think they're also just engineers, too. So I think they've got a soft attack at 8 and a hard of 5, which is basically like better than 1940 Wehr. So they're actually... It's interesting, in Panzer Corps, the bridging troops, and Panzer Corps 2, the bridging troops are basically just strictly speaking like bridging engineers. Whereas in this case, they're clearly like combat engineers that also have bridging equipment. So that's an interesting difference between the games. I have no mustache, Repa. Alright, so they're going to go reinforce that fighter probably. They're going to go try and shoot down my Italian dive bomber harassing their sub. Oh, they pushed me out of the town and nearly destroyed my tank. We'll see if they finish the tank off. Hopefully they don't. So much infantry. Nope. 19 turns left. Good job, boys. Got him. Okay, so you still got 36 fuel left. The enemy fighters withdrew somewhere over this way. Let's go deal with them. We didn't shoot down the other guy, but before I finalize that, click. 36 fuel, but do you have an airfield anywhere near you? Undo that. Alright, there's probably anti-aircraft over here, but let's finish off this fighter. Okay, we drove the artillery off this town. I'm guessing the Nuberwerfer's Achilles heel is it lacks range. I didn't actually look at that when we played it before, but the SIG has range. The other one does not appear to have much. Six to 1 if I try and attack it. Ow! Dear God, how entrenched are they? Like, why are they... These pioneers? No, just heavy weapons. They can't do jack. Well, those new troops didn't help. Well, I spent a lot of money on them, so I guess we did that. Oops, undo. There we go. Okay. Should we overstrength these guys, or we should... They've got a full complement of fuel. So we could go for the British fighter, but I'm actually going to guess they're going to pull back next turn. They've been pulling back when their fuel has been slightly reduced, so I expect them to do that. We've not taken this airfield yet, so we'll... we go. Airfield is ours, at least for now. Hopefully the Italians don't counterattack it. Those guys should all draw new fuel so they won't crash. Pretty important too. I mean, these are 3-star fighters that are my core units, so really don't want to lose that. Alright, they'll draw some supplies. Alright, so we've destroyed the enemy troops near Binal to the north. That'll secure our flank. The enemy counterattack and retake this town? I think they did. Okay. So we managed to retake this town, this objective. So the Italians are doing some good further north, where they got a little bit of cover. Alright, let's move this armor unit over here just to help prevent a counterattack on the airfield by destroying the enemy that is a direct threat to us, and then we will begin driving south towards Sarajevo. Maybe actually not. Let's damage that enemy gun on the flank. What is this unit? Pioneer? Alright, we will... I don't want to risk them getting shot up, so they'll move on foot. It'll take them a turn or two to get there, but that's fine. It's to be expected. Sarajevo from a slightly different direction. Oops. Alright, we'll take Debar. Hey, they didn't attack that important unit of mine. Good. I guess we'll use our Stuka to finish off that enemy artillery. So we're going to have Bar surrounded. They're entrenched very heavily, but hopefully if we sacrifice 5 units, we may break through eventually. Alright, sub evades. What is this? Larissa, let's... Okay. Is it raining? Can they not bomb, or is he just out of ammo? Or can he not hit a sub? Oh, well, there's fair. He should be able to hit an enemy sub. Can level bombers not attack subs? If that's true, I did not know that. I guess they can't. Good to know. Look at all of that infantry, dear God. Okay. All right, well, the naval forces have at least potentially started to stabilize the front. Oh, I hope maybe I'd do some damage just to get a little lucky or something, but I guess not. What's the point of the Italian fighters then at this point if they can't even scratch the British ones? Alright, that's going to do it for this turn. Did we lose any core units this turn? I lost track of where we're at. We've got 2 left, so no, it doesn't look like it. Man, this has been a long... We've been going on almost 2 hours now, and we haven't even... We played 7 turns. This is a big fucking battle. Alright, so it finished off that Italian fighter, then flew away to refuel at an air base. Alright, so we actually did some damage to the Greeks in that one town where they attacked out of at us. Okay. A lot of aggressive enemy movements this turn. I don't think they dislodged any of our German units, but they definitely beat some Italian ones up. Shocker. I know. Alright, everybody, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Panzer General, the Balkan Battle. We've been going for about another hour. We probably have about an hour, 20 minutes left. But we'll see how this thing plays out. I think it's going to be tight on time. We're not really making the progress against the Greeks that we need to be making. But we are making progress in the north against the Yugoslavians. So we'll see how this all plays out in our next episode. Until our next episode, however, this is the Historical Gamer once again saying thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I'm out.